and welcome back to Nauset News. I'm your anchor, Reese Daly, and here are the announcements for the week. The winter sports preseason meeting is in the gym on November 13th. Be there at 6 p.m. Also, the fall sports varsity awards night is on December 11th, also in the gym. It is at 6:30. Also, more colleges are visiting Nauset. On November 4th, we have Curry College. This has been your announcements. This week, our lineup goes as follows. We have our top story on college essays with Owen Libby and Wilson Kerhavy, and then we have the High Five Student of the Week, Sports Profile, Trivia Poppin', Things to Do, a Building Project Update, and last but not least, Street Talk. This has been your lineup. I'm Reese Daly, and enjoy the show.
Hello, I'm Owen Libby. I'm here with Mr. Boskis to talk about the college essay process. What are some good topics for students to write about for their college essays?
Well, first of all, hi Owen, how are you? And thanks for doing this project. It's really neat, and I think we find it gives seniors a lot of anxiety. What do I write about? So, first of all, I'd say there's really no wrong topic to write about. I think to me at least, the most important thing is that it's the student, the person's own story. It has to be an original story, something that comes from them and isn't something that they're trying to recreate. You know, that's number one for me.
How do you think students should approach writing their essays?
So I think they should approach writing them under the guidance of an English teacher, for sure. I think that's really helpful, just for the structural and grammatical parts.
Yeah.
But the first thing they should do is get some inspiration. So I often tell students to sit quietly, take a walk, think about important things in your life that have happened to you or things you're curious about. Again, there really is no wrong topic.
All right. Great. Do you have any other tips for students who still have to write their college essays?
Yes, get going. Yes, get going. I think procrastination can work for all of us in some ways, but if they have November 1 or November 15th deadlines coming up, they really need to get going. So do some brainstorming, talk to friends, talk to family members, and do a little soul searching and come up with some things that inspire them, and then just get it down on paper. At some point, you just pour a cup of coffee and say, all right, today I'm going to get paragraph 1 done, and just get the process going.
All right, great. Well, thank you.
Yeah, Owen, happy to help. Thank you very much for doing it.
I'm here with Indy. I'm going to ask her about her experience writing a college essay.
When I was writing the college essay, I had to do it over a bunch of times. I had written one that I was going to submit to my schools, but I had met with a college counselor and gotten more ideas about what colleges want and what they don't want, and I decided to rewrite it actually 2 days before my first deadline. So it was a crazy experience, and it was a lot of work.
About how long did it take you to write your college essay?
The first one I wrote, it took about 2 weeks, and then the second one a few days.
Hi, this is Lauren. Lauren, what did you write your college essay about?
I wrote my college essay on where I grew up and all of the different things that I experienced growing up in Provincetown, how it's a very unique and inspiring place to be, so yeah.
What was the process like of writing your college essay?
The process was okay. It's definitely a lot of drafts that you have to go through and analyze and pick out different pieces of what you want to write about, but overall it's pretty fine.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Hi, I'm here with Taylor. Taylor, what did you write your college essay on?
I wrote my college essay on figure skating, but the theme of it was how you don't have to fit yourself into one box. So you can be more than one thing. You can be kind of nerdy, you can do sports, you can be whatever you want to be. You don't have to do just one thing.
That sounds like a very good college essay. So I'm here with Karen and Miss Mullen. Karen, what did you write your college essay on?
Well, it's kind of embarrassing, but I was in the marching band in high school, and so we went on a trip to England and Scotland, and so I wrote about that experience that year. I think that is not a subject that they want you writing essays about now, just random travel things. But for me, it was a very exciting experience and the first time I'd been anywhere. So
That sounds fun.
yeah, it was cool.
And what about you, Miss Mullen?
So my college essay was about having moved 8 times and gone to 8 different schools before I went to high school, and how that helped me be resilient and have an opportunity to kind of recreate myself if there were things I wasn't happy with in my life. And it was cathartic to write it.
Interesting. I'm Sophia Podolsky, back with this week's Trivia Pop-In. First question. Who found the most complete and preserved Tyrannosaurus rex fossil? Second question. What is pantherophobia?
Hi, I'm Wilson Karhevi here with High Five Student of the Week, Ronan. So Ronan, you do a lot of photography at the school. You've been doing it for how long now?
I started last year, almost a year now, I think.
And is there a certain medium of photography, a certain camera you like to use?
I just got myself a Nikon DSLR. It's a digital camera, mirrored camera. It's my favorite that I've ever used. I really like it.
And do you plan on doing photography in college?
I would very much like to. I'm hoping to absolutely continue as a hobby in college and maybe even try to make more money off it and make it a little side hustle.
Nice. And what do you exactly do at the school that's your primary focus in photography?
I mostly do sports. I try to go to all the sports games I can. I go to football, boys soccer, girls soccer, some JV games, field hockey, volleyball. I try to go to all the events that I can. I do some other school things, but I'd say my primary thing is sports. It's the best.
That's amazing. And do you have any bigger projects you're planning on doing outside of school that you're working on?
Outside of school, not particularly. I do some things. I try to shoot my friends. Some friend of mine starting a clothing brand, so I'm trying to help him do modeling, and for that. I work with a couple local bands, but no huge outstanding projects, I'd say.
But that's amazing. And do you have any other comments? Do you recommend photography to people at Nauset?
Even if you don't think you'd like it, it's an easy thing to pick up, and it's really fun. I'd recommend you give it a shot, even if you just use your phone.
Nice. Any other comments?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, this has been High Five Student of the Week with Ronan. Have a good one. High five.
Hi, this is Marley DeRider here with
Sophia Podolsky.
and this is Things to Do. Firstly, activities. It is almost November, and as the weather turns colder, there's nothing nicer than a festive hot drink to get you in the mood for the upcoming holidays. There is a handful of different coffee shops and pastry shops that serve delicious hot drinks that are especially nice during a cold day. Check out Snowy Owl, which has multiple locations. To name a few, Brewster, Chatham, and Orleans all have a Snowy Owl. The Chocolate Sparrow in Orleans is another great place to check out, as well as Nirvana Coffee Co. in Barnstable. Another great activity to do any time of the year, but especially during the fall, is to take a walk along any of the countless beaches we have here on the Cape. I find the beach particularly beautiful in cold weather and love to walk along the shore and watch the waves. Some popular beaches for a nice walk are Old Silver Beach in Falmouth, Sandy Neck Beach in Barnstable, Breakwater Beach in Brewster, North Beach Island in Chatham, and any of the Cape Cod National Seashore beaches. Now on to movies.
This November is the UK premiere of Paddington in Peru, the third Paddington movie to be produced. This movie shows Paddington returning to Peru along with his new friends from England in order to visit his Aunt Lucy. The official synopsis reads, Paddington's story comes full circle as he returns to Peru to visit his beloved Aunt Lucy, who now resides in the home for retired bears. With the Brown family in tow, a thrilling adventure ensues when a mystery plunges them into unexpected journey through the Amazon rainforest up to the mountain peaks of Peru. The movie doesn't premiere in the U.S. until January 2025, but it's still an exciting watch to look forward to. I know my family will be waiting for it. Another PG-rated film coming out this year, Lost on a Mountain in Maine, tells the story of a 12-year-old boy who must survive the wilderness of Maine. Based on true events, the official synopsis reads, Lost on a Mountain in Maine, a 12-year-old Don Fendler embarks on a hike up Mount Katahdin, but becomes stranded in the vast wilderness. Over 9 days, he faces extreme weather, starvation, and fear, relying on his resourcefulness and faith to navigate the treacherous terrain. While a desperate search party comes to the area, Don's incredible survival story becomes a story of resilience and hope. Based on the true events of 1939, this survival drama captures the human will to endure against overwhelming odds. This movie comes out in theaters November 1st, 2024, so be sure to check it out.
This has been Things to Do. Thank you for watching.
Hello everybody, my name is Shakir Cross and welcome back to Sports Profile. I'm here with Elena Fox to ask some questions about her winter track season. Describe your worst sports performance and what did you learn from that?
I don't know. I didn't run fast enough during a race one time. I didn't pace it properly, so I learned to pace my races.
What was the fastest time you ever ran?
Probably I don't know, 50 something, 300 meter. I don't know that one.
Yeah. Do you have any long-term or short-term goals?
I kind of maybe want to go to college for running if I get good enough, but other than that, I'm just doing this for fun right now.
Okay. I was gonna ask if you have, if you see yourself in the future doing track.
I'll try to find it.
If I was planning on doing winter track, what are some advice you would give?
Train before winter track so you're not out of shape before, and stick with it, and don't let your mind make you quit, because track is mostly just mental. It's not even physical, it's mostly mental.
Right. Yeah. Thank you. My name is Shaquille Cross and this is Sports Program.
I'm Julie Podolsky and I'm here with Julie Colwood, the AP coordinator. So, how many AP classes does Nauset offer students?
This year we have 23 courses in almost every department, so math, science, English, history, and language.
So, what's going on with the summer program?
So this past summer we started an AP summer camp, and it was voluntary. Anyone could sign up, and we went over things how to be a better student for those kids who were maybe taking a risk and they wanted to try AP for the first time and they weren't sure. And it was also for kids who had done AP already and maybe felt like it was challenging and they wanted to improve some skills. So we looked at ways our memory works, like encoding information. We looked at how to get more organized and create a good study space. We looked at things like note-taking and ways, it didn't matter which method you used as long as it worked for you.
How was the volunteer participation on that?
It was actually pretty good considering it's our first year. We had 12 kids sign up, and then each day we had about 8 kids come.
How has everything been put together over the years of the AP courses?
So they started a long time ago, and they were really tiny. It was 5 kids would be in an AP class, and you had to have a certain grade point average, and you had to be recommended, and sometimes there were different criteria to get into it. And our several principals ago had a different vision and wanted it to be access for all, and our current principal, Mr. Clark, also has an open enrollment, so he would like everyone to at least try one AP class. And so the program has just grown. My first year, I used to teach AP psychology. My first year I had 6 kids in the AP psychology class, and after about 5 or 6 years it had grown so much, and one year in fact I had over 120 kids just in AP psychology. And as we saw that start to grow, we also saw more programs added on. For example, this year we don't actually offer AP World History, but Mr. Clark has gone and gotten himself trained, and he is helping some kids work through that as an independent study. Same with Mr. Anthony is doing an AP music theory class for 2 kids. As it's a lot of it's independent, and same with AP Spanish literature this year.
Thank you. This has been Department Check-In. I'm Sophia Podolsky.
I'm Jonah Ellis. I'm here with Bob. Do you know when this project is going to be finished, you think?
Oh, well, Jonah, you forgot to ask me what's the most important question of the day.
The most important question of the day
is, what day is today? Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday.
Cool. Okay, enjoy your tacos, everyone. And this project, the contractor thought he would be finished with this part of the phase in December, but it's taking a little longer than he thinks, and probably by March, this will look like a brand new building. But that's
faster than I thought.
It is fast, and it's even ahead of the overall schedule when we first started the project.
Yeah.
So,
is that because you're just refurbishing? all the stuff and not rebuilding?
It is. One of the slowest parts of the building is getting the footings in the ground, the foundation, then the steel structure, and then the roof. Once the roof and the outside walls are on, then the inside work can really move at a fast pace. In this phase, we're already past that. The foundation's in, the main structural features are in, and the roofs are all in. So once we enclose the outside walls, like we can see there, then it's a green light for the electric, the sheetrock, the plumbing. So we're going to see this go a lot quicker than phase one.
Very nice. Okay, thank you.
I'm Tyler Smith with
John Ellis.
and
DeAndre Luster.
and today on Street Talk we're going to be asking people what their favorite candy is. Let's go check it out.
I'm here with Megan Santos. What's your favorite Halloween candy?
My favorite Halloween candy is Whoppers.
Why is that?
So chocolatey and crunchy and delicious.
Thank you.
Here's Sebastian Diaz. What's your favorite candy?
My favorite candy has to be Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, like the best chocolate ever.
Why is that?
Because it's probably, out of all the chocolates, it has to be the one that tastes the best because I really like peanut butter and the combination of chocolate with it. It's really, really good.
Okay, thank you very much, Sebastian. Thank you. Have a great day. I'm here with Owen. What's your favorite candy?
I have to go Twizzlers on that one.
Why is that?
I just always liked them. They just taste good, I guess.
Okay, thank you very much. Everyone, Natalia, what's your favorite candy?
My favorite candy is Three Musketeers.
Why is that?
I think it's really good, and I like chocolate.
Okay, thank you very much. I'm here with Nora. What's your favorite candy?
Skittles.
Why is that?
I don't know. I like them.
Okay, thank you very much.
I hear Mr. Hall, my favorite candy. Favorite candy, I have to say that if I have a go-to, it's the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup. Reese's, peanut butter, any style, and I love the dark chocolate instead of the milk chocolate, if you can find one of those. Those are not always readily available, but I am on the lookout for those constantly. Love it.
And why do you like it?
It just tastes good, and how could you find a better combination than peanut butter and chocolate together? I mean, seriously, it's amazing. Thank you for asking.
I'm here with Olivia, and what is your favorite Halloween candy?
Probably Crunch Bars.
Why do you like crunch bars so much?
You get the chocolate with the Hershey's, but you also get the Rice Krispies. It's like a crackle, but way better.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Miss Stevens, what's your favorite Halloween candy?
Well, I have to go with the theme here, and go with Bit of Honey for Winnie the Pooh.
Thank you. I'm here with Saffron. Saffron, what's your favorite candy for Halloween?
I'd say Twix.
Why is that?
It's crunchy and it's also chocolatey.
Okay, thank you.
Pretty good.
That was your street talk for the week. If I were to answer the question, my favorite candy would probably have to be Sour Patch Kids. What about you?
I would say Kit Kats. What about you, DeAndre?
I would say candy corn because of how sweet it is. It's very much sweet for it to be a perfect candy.
Thank you.
I'm Sophia Podolsky, back with the answers to this week's Trivia Pop-In. A Tyrannosaurus rex ever discovered was found by a paleontologist named Susan Hendrickson when digging a cattle ranch owned by Maurice Williams, along with another paleontologist named Peter Larson. The skeleton, nicknamed Sue, was immediately the subject of an intense custody battle. Pantherophobia is the intense, irrational fear of a mother-in-law. I'm Sophia Podolsky, and I'll see you next week.